have to turn it off.
You always forget, bro. You always forget turning it off.
All right. What's going on, bro? A bit late today.
Yeah, a bit
But as
late,
the saying goes, better late than never. What's up, guys?
At least we're here. At least
Girls,
we're here.
guys. How's everybody doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Bro, I'm
I hear
super
your
tired.
daughter
I don't
yelling in the back.
know if it's the luminosity outside is just really low.
Me too. My lighting is pretty.
I'm already feeling a little sick. It's starting. Everybody's sick in my my entourage. I don't know for you.
When you have kids, it's like that, eh? When they go to garderie, they pick it up from somebody else, and then they pass it to you. You pass it to the wife.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth.
It starts at the daycare, ends up at the hospital.
Bon, let's dive right into it because we started a bit late today, and I can't stay too long today because I have preparation to do for tomorrow. By the way, guys, tomorrow, Fel, are you still doing the live tomorrow? Oh, I'm doing it from New York. I'm going to be doing it from the car.
Hey, I just realized my mic was not even how prepared.
We're still on for tomorrow.
We should be on.
Friday.
Yeah. Freestyle Friday from New York.
Do you have your boys joining us?
I'm supposed to have my friend Max that should be on tomorrow to come talk about construction, starting your own business and in construction. He's doing siding installation. And he used to have a mentor. He picked up his mentor's business. He just started his business a year ago, and he should be there tomorrow. If let's cross our fingers if everything goes well, because as you know, we're business owners, so everything could happen in one day. But yes, we should have him tomorrow while you're in New York.
Perfect. I'm going to be driving. I'm going to be on the road, but I have the phone holder and I'll just be talking while I drive.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow my girlfriend's going to be there with me, so she'll be with us in the podcast.
Let's go. So
all right, man. Let's dive into it. Today's episode. We're episode number 65. We're talking Tactics Thursday, episode 65. We're talking about chapter 7 of the Grant Cardone 10X Mentor.
A part of it.
The topic is why promoting yourself is the key to success. So the name of the chapter is called Get Known. The importance of getting known and marketing yourself, promoting yourself. And I had issues with this not too long ago, Phil.
This is what we're doing right now. That's actually like the response.
We both did. Like, I feel like it all happened at the same time. Like, we just decided, let's get on live. Let's do lives. Let's get ourselves out there. Let's put our faces out there. And then my sister came to visit me in Portugal for a little while, and she brought her podcasting equipment, and we recorded a segment together at No Solo Agua Beach Bar in Portugal. And we filmed a session outside. It was really nice. It was a nice, beautiful day, and it's a beach bar, like right on the beach. Amazing music, amazing vibe. It was we had a hell of a time. So we shot a segment there. And my sister posted it on her page, and she did little shorts. And one of the shorts was of me speaking about Portugal, talking about the cost of living in Portugal, talking about investing in Portugal, having a business in Portugal. And it went absolutely viral. I think we had, the last time I checked, that short had 2 million views.
Wow.
2 million views. And this was the beginning of us starting to film ourselves and marketing ourselves. And I was cringing at the fact that I was listening to my own voice. And I was like, you know, it's like when you hear yourself, you're like secondhand cringe. I was like, I said that. But then you start to realize that not everybody hears it the way you hear it. When you hear your own voice, you kind of have like a uncomfortable sensation, like an uncomfortable feeling when you hear your own voice. The reality of it is that people don't perceive it the way you perceive it.
I actually hate it. I hate that. It's the worst experience to rewatch these podcasts that we're doing.
But it works. It helps you adjust certain things in yourself. It helps you get better. It helps you change. Like, for example, I still say like a lot, but I feel like I got a bit better because I was watching myself and I would say a lot, like. And by rewatching yourself, yeah, it's uncomfortable to watch yourself, but it really helps you see the fault, like see the flaws and see the faults in yourself and get better. So it removed the whole barrier got like removed by just a couple months ago. I used to be shy, camera shy. Now it's like, let's go. I don't care. I look at myself. Sometimes I don't like the things that I said. I don't like the way I look. I don't like certain things, but I'm like, are people really going to remember like, that episode number 65, Giordano had bad lighting. And they're going to start.
No.
We think that these small things make a big impact in people, but they really don't. People don't give a shit. People don't care at the end of the day.
Right. People
So
will care about. I feel like they will feel compelled to click on it if it looks good, if you have good presentation, and you prepared your video in a nice way, your setup, your background. Like, we're not there yet. I'm not there yet. Look at my background. Like, it's all dark. I'm green and gray at the same time. Like, we're still working on
we're
it.
still working on it. We're still working on it. One
I
step
didn't
at
want
a
to
time.
spend the money right now to, like, invest in a
Bro,
full studio.
look,
I will
you're
though.
good.
Like,
You're good for now. You're good. Like,
no, no, for
can I
now,
hear
for now.
you? Yes. Can I see you? Yes.
At
And
least I'm
I don't
not
know
in a
what,
total obscurity like
but
I
I don't know
used to.
what you did. I don't know what you did today, but your camera is working a lot better today. What did you do differently?
I just changed some settings and some setups in the
Dude, I
application.
think I think we need to invest in good lighting. Like right now, because I was using my sister's podcast. She has these big LED lights, and I could control the luminosity, control the brightness of it. And she went to Toronto, so she took them with her. And now I'm stuck with no lights. And if you notice, the quality right now is not that great compared to how it was a few days ago. So I think most important, we need to invest in a good set of lights
I don't know if you realize,
before the
but as
camera.
soon as you click on start, like join the live on StreamYard, while it's loading, it's showing you that lighting is the most important. Like, it's the trick, it's the act.
Yeah.
Invest in good lighting. So probably for Christmas, I'll ask Père Noël. I'll ask Santa if he could bring me like some nice lighting. Are you
Like I
hearing,
think
Santa?
I think the lighting is more important than getting a new computer.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're not
Because
lagging
it's a cheaper.
today.
I
Today
don't
you're
know.
not lagging. You're speaking and your lips are in sync with your voice. Usually it's like a bit off sync.
I can't tell you, bro. Like, if is it really off sync that much usually?
Usually it's off sync. It's a bit pixelated. Today it's looking pretty decent. So
I don't know what I did, and especially that I had problems setting it up when we started. Like, I don't even know what I did. I
ladies
closed a
have
bunch of things.
the ladies, they have bad hair days. We have bad connection days. So
Bad,
today's a good
bad
connection
cam
day.
day. Yeah.
Bad cat. Today's a good connection day.
But like, we're talking about like good video quality and all that stuff. I feel like it's a big thing when you get to episode number 60, like episode number something. It's
Hmm.
not important episode number 1. Like, episode number 1, you're just trying to get like your message out there. And that's what we did. We tried to get out of obscurity. Like, you can't sell anything or try to like talk to anyone if no one knows you. um I've heard all the time, in networking, it's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. Yeah. What about who knows you and how they know you and how well they know your business and what you're trying to sell? Like, how well they know your products. If you flip that, you start like rethinking your whole thing. Yeah, okay, I know this thing. I know this person. I know this company, but do they really know me? Do they really know everything, the whole menu?
It's a mindset shift. And I've noticed my mind shifting in this direction. And I'm sure you feel the same way. A couple months ago, we weren't all about just filming every day, putting ourselves out there and stuff. And now we just switched our mindset, listening like to these. Grant Cardone talks a lot about that. Gary V talks a lot about that. I was watching some clips on Gary
Mm-hmm.
V earlier today,
It's true.
and it just reinforces the fact of how important it is to just get out there every single day. Content,
Yeah, I saw
as,
that.
as Gary V says.
It's true. And he's actually he's actually trying to push you and kick your butt, like, to just try something. Stop being shy. Just like, and I was shy. I was the one who was shy. I didn't. I'm an introvert. I'm good in my books. I
So
was
what did
good
he
with
just
my
say in the
books.
book? Said fuck being like forget about
Yeah,
the
like
be.
forget about your madness of trying to be introvert and trying to make it under the radar. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. Nobody's just gonna rush for your products just because
But
it's
you
a
think
great product.
once you start feeling the center of attention, do you feel like your ego, like you always want to have the center of attention after, like it's an addiction?
No, man. I feel like it's I don't I feel like it's more of a responsibility. So you need to know what to do with it. You need like some kind of
But I feel
funnel,
like
you
once you
know?
taste that, you just want it all the time. I feel like once you have people watching you and they're like enjoying what you're saying, enjoying what you're doing, and you're like, I kind of like the feeling.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, it stays. It's the same mission, right? It stays the same. The mission, the objective is also to like bring value and try to like mix your message and mix your what you're trying to sell, what you're trying to bring to the table as a as a marketing tool. You also need to make it compelling, make it interesting. It's
Compelling.
still compelling. It's still a challenge. It's still work. And the bigger the audience, I feel the bigger the responsibility to make it like valuable and make it nice. So it's more about staying accountable to like your word. And like I said, I was gonna do it. Are you really gonna do it? Like these guys showing up either every week, like we're doing every day, like it's a gym thing. You and me
Mhm.
were trying to train these muscles that we didn't have.
Dude, like today,
Uh,
I was this close to saying, bro, we have to skip today. I have so much to,
Me
so much to
too.
do.
I'm
But then
sick.
nah. Yo, I was working on doing the cookies all day for the website. I can't. I'm so happy that I got it done, dude.
Mm,
We just saved $1,500
mm.
because I messed around with ChatGPT and I messed around with, bro. I literally coded. I have zero coding experience, but yet I coded something for the website.
How
That was
crazy!
pretty insane.
How crazy is
So,
our
so,
era?
so yeah, I was busy with that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not down to do the podcast today. And I'm like, okay, like let's do it. Let's just do it shorter. Let's do a shorter day today
So,
because
bro,
tomorrow
let's
I'm in New
let's
York.
just let's just talk about that real quick because, like, here's a banker right in front of me. Like, you're a banker who just did coding today, and I feel like it's such 2024 five
Yeah.
stuff to talk about. Like, this
But here's
is
the secret: I can do anything today
we could
with
all do
ChatGPT. With
anything.
I can
Yes,
do anything, man. Anything, dude. In my house in Portugal, I know nothing about construction, yet I built a wall using YouTube. Using
I
YouTube,
remember.
a hammer, nails. I bought
You
a
were
drill.
so
I bought a
proud.
level. I bought all the all the
I
tools
remember.
and the supplies.
And your
And I
wall ended
built
up
a
being
wall. I
perfect.
have no construction experience.
It was
Today I
perfect.
coded stuff for a website. I have zero experience coding, but yet I did it.
Went the in the WordPress thing, and we literally like in 2 days because of these like skills that you went like you took like of course you took a full day to do something that could probably take like one of these guys 2 minutes, but you saved us $1,700, bro. I got myself a quote for my website to make it legit,
Compliant to make it
compliant,
compliant with
a new
with the
law.
cookies that to show that we collect your information, how we process your information, and stuff like that.
With a
So I
few
just,
uh,
just
with a few
figured it
stuff,
out.
it's $1,700. The guy was about to charge me. I told that to George.
For the
George was like,
cookies
"Are
and
you
for the other thing,
crazy?"
no? What was the other
Yeah,
thing they wanted to charge
the
for?
email, the
Oh,
MX
that was easy.
records.
That took me a few. That was like not even an hour.
That was $200. $200 just to fix the MX
Man,
records.
we're
I
in the
was I
wrong
was just
field.
discouraged.
We're in the wrong field, bro. I could go on Fiverr and just say like, yeah, anything you need for your WordPress website, I can do it.
But right now, I just feel like it's like if you go on entrepreneur like on these Facebook pages right now, they're all offering all these things. Even in the related groups, they're in other groups trying to push like all these services. That's when I realized I was like, hey man, if everyone and anyone is doing that right now, I could definitely do it for my own business. And you know what? Let's help empower some other business owners trying to like figure it out. Like you can't just have like external services all the time supporting your whole business. Right now, everything is on the internet. If everything about the internet is externalized in your business, how are you going to make it? They're taking your whole profit away. Like if you're making 20% margins, you can't externalize these things. You're gonna have to hire someone to help
Bro,
you
like
do
we're
it.
at the beginning. We have to try to do everything for free. We have to try to get it. Like, dude, like other things that like when I was fixing the issue with our website today, along the way, I was being asked to pay for third-party tools to implement it. I still had to I found other work. I could have done it quicker if I went to purchase the tools. But then I said, no, give me a free way of doing it.
On
And then, okay,
ChatGPT.
yeah. So then I got it in English, and now I'm like, oh my god! And now I got to translate it to French. The privacy policy, la politique de privacy. I had to translate it to French, and there was no easy way to do it. I had to download and pay for a subscription because it's long. It's a long page. There's nothing. So I had to use Google Translate section by section. It wasn't able to do it all in one shot, so I had to do it like 10 different translates. Boom, 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 boom. It was a pain. It took time. But now anything else we need to do for the website, because now I have the knowledge. And now if I need to build another wall, I have the knowledge. Even though I could have hired somebody to do it.
Same thing for automations and all that stuff that we're doing in Stratégie Conseil. Like, I just feel like
we speak a lot about delegating and freeing up time, freeing up our own time, and spend the money on hiring somebody to, get certain stuff done, to delegate.
Yeah.
But we're at the beginning right now. We can't spend all these, like, it's not wise. I think it's not wise to spend right now in this stage. I agree, like in the later on stage, we should spend money to delegate. But like that $1,005, when you got the quote $1,005 plus $200, $1,700, in my head I'm like, there's no way we're dishing this money out. In my head I'm like, there's no way. That was motivation enough for me to figure out how to do it.
How crazy is that? But how crazy of an era is like you were able to figure it out and it worked. Like 2 years ago, it would have probably been like impossible. You would tell me like Mission Impossible, bro. I'm not like, okay, I could try, but like you would like stay stuck at the coding part. I'll be like 100%. I think 100%. 2 years ago,
without ChatGPT, it would have been a lot harder. It would have been a lot harder for sure. Obviously, ChatGPT makes the process a lot easier. But yeah, I have some talking points here, Fel, about, I don't know if because I know we went a bit off topic, but it's still good information we're talking about. But why promoting yourself is crucial. We spoke about that. The world doesn't reward the best kept secret.
Sorry, what's the first point?
Why promoting yourself is crucial.
So why?
Yeah, why the world sorry.
Let's just like so just tell me your why it's so crucial for you. I want to know, why would it be crucial for a person like you with your real estate business in Portugal? Like, why is it crucial for you to get known?
If I'm not known, then I'm limited to one market, the Portuguese market. If I'm doing real estate in Portugal, for example, if I don't promote myself outside of Portugal, I'm limited to that small little population. There are 10 million people in Portugal, and just a little small percentage of those are probably buyers. And they'll probably give their business to a Portuguese real estate agent. So my area of opportunity is to go get people outside of Portugal, foreign investors, Canada, USA, UK, France. And how am I supposed to do that with just staying in my little shell? How am I supposed to get my message out there? How are people supposed to know that I can help them with real estate transactions in Portugal if I'm not in front of the camera saying it? The world doesn't reward the best kept secret. Success depends on visibility. Being cringe-worthy is better than being invisible. How to embrace discomfort.
Yes.
And I couldn't agree more with that.
That's golden. You can't stay under the radar all day and expect the world to know your product and know you. And
have you read this book here? Have you guys read this book, Power?
I started it. I never finished
In
it.
one
I
of
need
the
to finish it.
chapters, it said that it's better to be hated than ignored.
Wow.
So like it's better to be hated than to be ignored because you have attention. And when I did that video of my sister with me and my sister that got 2 million views, most of those comments are not nice comments, by the way, but I still have 2 million views plus. And I have like I think I got like 500 new followers. How crazy is that? I got
And
like
people, I
500 new
remember people
followers.
were in your DM talking,
Yeah,
like
and I get
asking
messages
questions.
every day asking me
I
questions.
remember.
Oh, I want to invest in Portugal. How can I get it? How can I get involved in the Portugal market? All because of a video that, and just a subset of the population agree with my message. Most people don't like it. Most people didn't like the message. I said, oh, sending hateful messages. But then there was a certain percentage that were saying, hey, nice content, nice video. I'm looking to invest in Portugal. How can I get started?
That's enough
And
for one.
I actually had a famous person. Man, you will not believe this. I'll tell you who after. I can't say this live, but I actually had a celebrity who messaged me. It's not a big A-list celebrity, but I actually had a celebrity message me.
Someone who's known.
Somebody who's known.
Yeah.
Like you can, like they have like 1 million followers, and they're like
he says something interesting in the 10x mentor, Grant Cardone. He said, "Don't like people who don't know you, don't flow you." But then he's talking about celebrities, and he says, I want John Travolta to know me. I want Usher to know me. I like these guys, but just liking these guys and knowing these guys is not enough for him. His goal was to get these celebrities to know him and actually not necessarily do business with him, but at least, get some joint venture, joint promotion, marketing campaign stuff. He had some people on stage. He had John Travolta went on Grant Cardone's stage. It's actually big. He created connections, and you don't know yet what these connections will be.
I love your content, guys. So happy the algo brought me here. Thanks, JL. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for watching. Sure. Let me give you some fireworks. Let's give you some fireworks. Hold on. Here it comes, guys. The fireworks are coming, guys. Hold on. Here, 1.5 thumbs, guys. 1.5 thumbs here. Okay, it's not working today. Okay, that's okay.
The M4 needs more. Maybe it's because you're too backed up on the camera.
Bro, don't saw the M4.
Okay. Oh my god.
Sorry, bro. But yeah, continue. I was listening. The John Travolta. I want John Travolta to know me.
Yeah, you want your favorite artist or your favorite superstar to know you. How could you get their attention? How could you get known yourself? So these guys get interested in knowing you and flowing you and maybe buying from you. You know, it happens all the time. It's possible, and you need to aim for that. You need to have these goals. I feel like having these goals is it keeps you alive and it keeps you interested into your it also raises questions. How could I make it that big? How could I make it so different that it gets that big? Maybe you might not make it up there, but just by just having these questioning, how could I make this? It makes you it makes it different. This is not for everyone. Trust. I've been to meetings. I was trying to push things to the team. And I've had a full weekend of going through these questionings. How could I make that big? How could I make Uninet international? Like you said, how could I stay in my how many people in Portugal? You said 11 million.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna stay stuck to that 11 million, like you said. I'm not gonna stay stuck to because we're specialized. We have specialized teams. I want these specialties to be known in other cities. If they're good for Montreal, they might be good for Toronto. They might also be good for other countries. Of course I need to adapt. Of course it comes with challenges. Of course it comes with knowing that all kinds of different tax regulations but if I don't put all these challenges and all these ideas inside of my head, I'm never gonna make it. I'm just gonna wait for the next thing to come and happen. And it takes too long. You only have one life.
Yeah.
You can't wait
And
that long.
that's what makes that exact statement that we only have one life is what makes me do these. What makes me do this? That pushes me to do uncomfortable things to try to get to the other side. And then I feel like once we get to the other side, then it's smooth sailing,
100%.
But
Has to go
so that brings us to the second point: getting comfortable with cringe. Why
Mm.
that cringy feeling signals that you're growing. Real life examples out of entrepreneurs who use relentless promotion to build empires. Relentless promotion. That's what Grant talks about all the time. Grant talks about that. Gary Vee talks about all the big gurus talk about that, right? Getting comfortable with cringe. The daily attention rule. Point number 3, the daily attention rule. Strategies to consistently stay on people's radar without burning out. Practical ways to grab attention daily. Social media, networking, cold outreach. We're doing that. We started doing that consistently.
Cold outreach is also not just like specific to cold calls or
right. No,
emails.
It's cold. Could be cold emails. It could be.
I was on Airbnb, guys, reaching out to real estate owners. Like, I'm giving you guys some golden information here. I was on Airbnb reaching out to Airbnb owners of like big real estate properties, luxurious properties. I was reaching out to them with a nice message that I've prompted, obviously. And I was on LinkedIn sending out. I bought the sales navigator, the thing that lets you send messages, private messages to LinkedIn, to my LinkedIn people. And I was going for business owners. Hey, we have this, and I've had responses, cold messaging people on LinkedIn with a serious message. Well, not a paragraph of like all your services, offering pinpoints, customized. If I'm writing to a real estate agent, luxury real estate agent, I have a message for that. If I'm writing to a construction company because they have a post,
you have a specific message.
Yes, specific message for each. Yep. This is easy stuff, free stuff you could do from your basement during winter, during downtime.
And especially that we have ChatGPT right now at our disposal to do all these things and do them quickly. There's no better time to do this. There's no better time than right now.
Yep.
Like, I'm so happy I left my PlayStation and I came here without my PlayStation, bro. I'm so happy because like certain times it was like the weekend. I was like, oh, I feel like playing Call of Duty, but I can't. I don't have it. So get back to work.
Yeah, man. When you have kids, you wish you could. You wish you see it there. It's picking up dust. I clean my PlayStation more than I play it. It's picking up dust, bro. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
This thing.
Strategies to consistently. Okay, so that's a good strategy that you gave. Strategies to consistently stay on people's radar. That's a creative way to reach out to people. You went on Airbnb. Well, you went on LinkedIn. You did LinkedIn cold messaging.
We did both. Yeah.
But you did Airbnb because you have a cleaning company. You reached out to Airbnbs and said, "Hey, we want to help you guys," and because Airbnbs is genius because they need consistent cleaning. It's short term. They need cleaning every 2-3 days, every 1, 2, 3, every once a week. They need
Not only that, sometimes on Airbnb you could also see who has a new when it's a new how do you call it, George? New house on the market. Like it says on the thing. New listing.
That's true.
When it's a new listing, it's someone who's
but look,
newly on the platform, so they're looking for a team, right? They don't have a team yet. So a friend of mine
has an Airbnb in Montreal. He has an Airbnb in Saint Laurent, and he explained to me a few times how the cleaning ladies would go clean his Airbnb, and he would always have to go there to double check to make sure that it's done properly. Because in many instances, the cleaning wasn't done properly. It wasn't to his standard. So he had to go back over there and finalize the cleaning himself.
Wow.
So there's a need there for sure. People want to save money, and saving money sometimes gives you, they have headaches.
Mhm.
There's definitely a market over there to go explore for
So
you.
maybe they're not really
Especially
saving
that,
money if they have
especially
to
that
go there.
it's a creative way. Who's doing that? Who's going on Airbnb right now and calling and messaging people? Nobody's doing that. It's like a completely new thing that you tapped in there. I want to move on, Phil, because we're running out of time. I want to run on. I want to
100%.
go on to the next one. I'm sorry if you wanted to add
No, no, no,
something
no.
else.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It was super interesting though.
Perfect. Point number 4: quantity over quality. At first, why being prolific beats perfection early on in promotion?
Mm.
Cardone's principle: more output equals more opportunities for success.
I
I
have
love that,
something to
bro.
say about that. Like
We embrace that
if you
without
copy
even
and
knowing.
paste, like, and you just out mass produce everyone, yeah, okay, you're gonna get results. But to be honest, there's nothing that beats a good balance between prolific campaign and smart, targeted campaign.
Look,
So
the whole
like
point, I think, over quality, quantity at the beginning. Bro, I'm so sorry I cut you off, man. I pulled a U on you.
no, it's fine. I was just about to say, like, you still need to like read a little bit about who you're sending it to. I feel like it's overdone. Everybody is receiving mass emails, mass produced these. Hey, sir, like here's our offer. We all get that. I've did that, George, with no real results, no good real results, producing results. It's good. Like, I mean, email marketing would always be big, right? There's billions of dollars made with email marketing every year, but
Yeah.
some industries are not. It's people are not tended to click on that and go for like cleanings on a email mass produced. I
But
feel
look,
like
here's why I think at the beginning it's better to focus on
personalize it.
quantity over quality for me, because when you just produce so many pieces of content, or if you just keep producing, it's the quality is going to be shit, but you're going to be getting so much experience, and the quality will get better with time.
I
You know what?
mean,
Like what we're
my,
doing, we embrace that with our lives. Like we started a few months ago. Like, okay, we don't have the best quality right now, but our stuff is getting better live after live. We're getting better and better and better. And it's all because we decided to do lives every single day. Boom, boom, boom. Monday to Friday. Boom, 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 boom. Just content.
but we also personalize the content. Like there's a lot of work in the background. We're not just like going live and winging it. Like, and that's what I mean by that. Like, okay, like mass produce, okay, quantity, okay, 5 days a week, but still there's a balance between that quantity and quality, because I would not be there, you would not be there, we would not stay consistent. I feel like, hey, we're up at 65 episodes, my friend.
Yeah, but
That's
dude,
because we stayed interested. We stayed interested in it. Like
yeah,
it
but
was
that's you're
also
looking at it.
interested for us.
Okay, but if you're like fast forward like a couple years in the future, fast forward 2 years in the future,
Mhm.
looking back now, would you say our quality in the present moment is good?
Mhm.
In 2 years from now, I doubt
Of
you would
course
say that.
not. Ben non.
I doubt you would say that. You're only saying
Ben
that
non.
now because it was better than yesterday.
Ah, yeah, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. But we have like criterias, right? Or I would say like we have a time frame that we've placed for that podcast, and we stick by it. And I have my times during the weekends, my times during the week where we're reading these chapters, we're getting prepared. Um, and we stick to that. We have that planned schedule, um, and I feel like it's like routine now. You integrate it into your routine, and creativity is just quality comes from practice. Like, ask all these basketball players, Kobe
Quality comes from
Bryant,
practice. Yep.
Michael Jordan. They would tell you like they gained like all that perfect, like these perfect shot that you see on Wednesday night, on whatever Monday night. You see like these guys shooting hoops like it's easy. They come from thousands and thousands of tries since like they were kids. And so when you're starting something at 35 years old, 36 years old, and you expect it to be like perfect in 6 months, I don't know who you're kidding. Like, who you're trying to, and you're out there like shaming yourself, or either like discouraging yourself or shaming yourself, no, c'est pas bon, or telling the other person, no, ce que tu fais, c'est pas bon. Like, you can't do that.
I used to hear people say that, like, I used to hear successful people say that, like, it's a grind. You know, when you're starting something up, it's a grind. Don't expect immediate results. And I didn't think too much of it. I always thought like I was special. Oh no, when I start something, it's gonna rock and roll. It's gonna do this. And it's only when you start it and you start encountering issues and you start getting punched in the face, slapped in the face, left and right, that you realize, like, man, we need to listen more to those people. We need to listen more to those people. You know, they've made mistakes. We should gain knowledge from these people. There's wisdom from these people. And as I get older and more mature, I start to listen more when these people are giving advice. Because
Bro,
then
they all say start young. Everybody says that.
Everybody says that, yeah, of course.
Start young. They all say start young. Why every like wisdom holding person would say start now. Start young, start now.
Because of the
stop asking yourself questions. Stop the madness. Just start right now.
It's because of the compounding effect. It's like when they say start investing young. Imagine when you start investing at 18 years old, you start putting $100 a month in a TFSA or in an investment plan, and every single month, boom, 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 and it starts compounding early on. You're gonna get to the million, like, you know, in a couple of years, you'll already be at a million. A couple of years, I mean, like what, 10 years or whatever it is.
Hey, and people who invested in crypto, people who invested in crypto 5 years from now, are they laughing right now? If you were someone who were like not talking about all your crypto accounts and bragging, just like slowly investing, just doing your thing, not a big thing like $100 per week or just a little thing on your side. Now, the compounding effect is really on yours. Like, you have the wind is blowing in your back, my friend. Like, and you still don't have to talk to everyone. It's not a thing about. Je pense que c'est quelque chose qui est, it's time specific, but it's when you start that it starts. If you don't start, then you're just asking yourself a bunch of questions. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I not? Is it good? Daddy, is it good? Mommy, is it good? Hey, your husband, do you think my email?
Yeah, you can't wait for a perfect time to start. You can't just wait for the perfect moment. Like, there's never going to be a perfect moment.
No,
but action, like, just take an action, and it's gonna bring the next steps. Like, just take one action now towards where you want to go. And you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, it's yours. Okay, number 5. It's the last one, guys. Last one. We're gonna close off soon. I just want to talk about the 5th and last point. Hey, we should do it like this. Our lives like structured like this. So much better. Point number 5, taking bold, unconventional steps. Examples of unconventional tactics that generate buzz. How to assess what works for your audience without fear of judgment. Taking bold, unconventional steps. So that really stems from not caring, or I shouldn't say not caring what people say, more like, not care what people think without fear of judgment.
Sorry,
Taking bold,
bro,
unconventional steps. Your headphones died.
My thing, yeah. Now I'm good. I'm back up. So I don't know if I lost some. I lost some of these things.
I don't know if you heard step number 5. Taking bold, unconventional steps. Examples of unconventional tactics that generate buzz.
No, I didn't hear it. Sorry, bro. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, moi.
No, c'est chill. I'm just telling you number 5 here. It's number 5 is taking bold, unconventional steps, and then under that, examples of unconventional tactics that generate a buzz. How to assess what works for your audience without fear of judgment.
Fear of judgment.
So, fear, like, judgment. That could be something like me just ripping off my shirt and just being in my underwear right now. People would, it's going to generate a, like, what the hell, like a what the fuck, a WTF factor. A WTF factor. This guy's just taking off his shirt on camera.
Or screaming, ah!
You're just doing something stupid.
Why is he screaming like that? Like, what is he? waking you up. I'm trying to wake you up. You're not used to that. But it still bring attention. I've seen that. Like I've seen on stages, we were all like in seminars and stuff like that. He could see our face through the live, just being, at the end of the day, we're like, and he went, ah! And boom, it brought up the dopamine in the thing, and we went back up. That's attention, and if you pay attention, you'll see that in some of these ads you see on TV, you start like when I read these marketing books, bro. I have double filters, like 3 filters, 4 filters when I watch ads. I see everything, all these messages. Sometimes they scream just to gain your attention because you're doing something else. You're in the kitchen and you hear a boom, a slam, something. Because that's marketing. It's what's marketing all about. It's about making you shift your attention from what you're doing to TV or to radio and you were not paying attention. You were not really paying attention to TV. It's open for background noise. You're cooking and it's dinner time, And then boom, you hear a slam, you hear something, a voice that you're, John Travolta, Eddie Murphy on the, hey. And you go to like look at it, and he's presenting like the Grammys, and the commercials about the Grammys are always surprising. They're always like trying to like get your attention because are you really getting out of your way to watch the Grammys? Or would you write down the date of the Grammys? You would never do that. We don't do that. We're waiting. Like if they don't capture your attention to watch the show, you won't watch the show. You won't tell your friend, "Hey, the Grammys. Are you watching the Grammys?" Like this is true for everything in life. If you don't know it, you won't flow it. You won't go for it. You won't go see the Cirque du Soleil or the show. Whatever.
I was watching Gary V, a YouTube video with Gary V. He was talking about social media marketing today, and he made a comparison of how back then a team of marketers used to sit in a boardroom with a couple of markers and a whiteboard and shooting out ideas and spending so much time on one idea and then implementing it. So think about all that time and money spent on one idea, and then, okay, let's go implement this idea, and then they measure it and see if it works. All that money spent, all that time passed for one idea. And now with social media, we can do it for free. And it comes back to our point number 2 or 3 when we talk about quantity over quality. By just posting so many different pieces of content, the algorithm is going to let us know now if it's a good creative or not. And it's free. We don't have to spend money on hiring a marketing team. We can just take videos of ourselves.
Honestly, bro, if I take this thing and I smash it to the ground right now, and you
I'm
post
sure
this
people,
short, bro, 100% this thing is jumping to the fucking like 100%.
I'm sure the viewership would go up.
65 episodes of just you and me talking like this.
Yeah.
Yes. And then one episode of me destroying this thing and you fighting me. Hey, boy! 100% this thing is going through the roof. I know it. And you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll smash this TV once if we get enough viewers to tell us, yeah, do it, bro, do it. I'll do it. Let's go, bro. Smash.
Okay, look, if we get 20 viewers right now, I'm giving you guys 30 seconds to get the 20 viewers consistently, and Felix is gonna break his screen. And I'm gonna break that vault door behind me. I'm just gonna start punching the vault door behind me.
No, but I was saying that for figurativement, tu comprends? C'était pas...
No, I mean it seriously. If we get 20 views, you're breaking that TV. We need 20 consistent viewers now, guys.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good challenge, bro. You're gonna have people like jumping on a couple, opening a... Okay. You're gonna see Jordan in the background, ding, 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 opening. He stabs to open the YouTube now, bro. No, but I feel like sometimes you need to like go really different and really really think about it. I think we've not. If you suffer enough and you try for enough time, at some point like you've tried everything and you're like, hey, let me try something really different. I don't care anymore. I have nothing to lose. And that's where these guys are getting, and they that's where you also understand more the public. You can't say something about the public if you only have. Now I'm lagging super hard. I don't know why. I'm just gonna wait for this lag to stop.
Yeah, finish up your point, and I got it's already past. I wanted to do 30. We're at 45, so finish up your point, and I will wrap it up.
I was just saying. Oh man, this thing's lagging too much. Wow, crazy. Okay, now it came back.
It's because I'm opening up a bunch of tabs, a bunch of tags. That's why it's lagging.
Oh really?
Read that TV.
Oh man, je pense que you can't talk about the public, and you can't talk about an audience if you don't have an audience. So that's the problem. Like, you don't have statistics. You don't really know what's true and what's working. So that's the hardest part when you're starting something. So to be able to like know what people like, you need to have people there. So that's the hard part, bro. Like, and I feel like, promotion is big. So apart from just having this podcast, to get this podcast also known, you need proper promotion. Marketing for your marketing. How crazy is that? This is a marketing tool, and we're gonna market it. And his name is John C. We'll talk about it in the next Tactics Thursdays. How we market this podcast. I like the sound of this.
One more.
One more what?
His name is John C.
One more what? You don't hear it.
You can't hear it.
No.
You don't hear the sound, the John Cena music that I put.
Non, je l'entends pas.
Guys, I forgot to mention, if you guys are watching, or if you guys are going to watch this after, if you guys can go ahead and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be amazing. It would be greatly appreciated. If you guys like our content, of course, please go ahead, subscribe, like. Love you guys.
100%.
And, yeah, that's it for me, Phil.
All right. See you tomorrow in the big capital, New York City. So we're going to have the Strategy Vault podcast from New York tomorrow. You got it, Daniel? All right, babe. Au revoir. J'ai faim. Ciao, bro.